I was begging to delete an episode of weeks ago.
What's going on?
I muted you, Travis. This is the intro. Pot of Hot Coffee, episode number 37, motherfuckers.
Ding, ding.
We got Noah Reedy here. Travis Hurley.
Yes, sir.
He's in the house.
Wow, I've never known your last name.
Ah, now you do. Irish
Yeah.
last name. Fun
Well,
fact.
I've like barely known your first name, you
Look
know?
at that.
Yeah. That's crazy. You just know him as the guy.
That guy.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't
that YN.
I don't like sit up late at night like thinking about you.
It's all right.
But like sometimes I do think about you in the day.
You don't
That's
gotta-
right, that's
man.
right.
Well, because you're like you're like the most unassumingly educated person
Thank you.
ever. You know, you can speak a bunch of languages. I'll make references to stuff. You're like, oh, I read a paper about that, and it's like, yeah, but I think, but in my immediate vision, I'm like, you're a white trash.
No, that it's
And I don't-
easier
It's like
yeah,
that-
it's like-
that's a
yeah, it's like
perfect
no, it's like a
summation of it.
Batman
Yeah.
thing. It's
well,
like,
you've only heard me
it's-
speak English.
No, I've heard you speak other languages.
Hold on, I
Like, I
gotta
remember
get
when
my
you
beer.
did
Because
the
the English-speaking people I tend to be around tend to be white trash.
Yeah.
That's why.
And I think I was meant to be white trash, but it missed me somehow because I did grow up poor, and my parents are stupid. So like I was
You
supposed, and my
overcame.
parents
You
love,
overcame.
not my mom, but my daddy like loves alcohol, and somehow I was just like, yeah, I don't drink that much, I don't smoke, I like did good stuff. It just feels like it's like a
You
fluke.
feel like you beat it?
Now you're white
no,
ivory.
I don't know. It feels like because I
He's
think
white
you know,
elegance.
people who are retarded have way more fun.
Is white trash like a recessive trait or something?
It might be a recessive
yeah.
gene. Might be
Yeah.
the recessive gene that I got.
Yeah.
Oh, another name for
The
it is
dominant
autism.
gene is like not being
Opulence.
Yeah. Is that opulence? Is that a
no?
Is that, I don't know.
I think that's like the opposite of like.
Recessive. I think it's dominant.
No,
recessive,
I was
isn't
talking about opulence is like the opposite of white trash.
it? Oh, I don't even know the word. I'd have to look it
That's
up.
like rich people.
Do you know
white
the word
elegance.
opulence in other languages?
Yes, opulus. I guess maybe like Latin.
Yeah, they
maybe,
just
like-
say it in an
Yeah,
accent.
it's like it's crazy thing. It's actually the exact same word, but in a different accent.
Latin.
I love when Spanish people do that. They're like,
Oh,
yeah,
I know, yeah.
Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon.
It's
Yeah,
it's
and I'd
Pokemon,
love to
yeah.
ask him if he can speak Spanish. He's just saying English words.
Yeah. Coach.
Go.
yeah.
Is that actually how you
No,
say couch?
I was just no sofa.
Sofa.
Swear to God,
I
sofa.
do. You know what? I
Sofa.
remember I took Spanish for like 4 years in high
Yeah.
school. I do remember sofa.
I don't know,
Yep.
for some reason, you struck
Yep.
me as the type of guy who took French in high school.
No, I'm not. I do look like a cunt. I would say that, but we didn't have. So I went to like a smaller school, so we didn't
Yeah.
have like French. There was a. So I went to West Salem. There's like 4,000 people in my whole city, and the high school is about
No
400.
witches, right? West.
Yeah, there were no witches. It was in Wisconsin. Yeah, we'd burn that. We'd kill them with hammers. You
Like,
know?
well, over here.
Yeah, over here, not too many witches. You see. And,
Just the orphan train. That's it, right? Running out there. That's it.
There wasn't a lot going
Here
on.
in
It's a lot of
Wisconsin,
German.
we
It's a lot
teach
of
you how to
German
drink
heritage.
15
You would
beers.
think, right? A lot of. Are you sure they're not? You know,
Wisconsin.
you never know the German last names. You never know. That's all I'm
Wisconsin's
saying.
notorious for putting down a lot of beers. And
Yeah.
like being really good at drunk driving.
Yeah, I was very
That's
good.
the culture,
because here's
right?
the, I mean, yes. Here's the thing about
Wisco,
drunk
baby.
driving. It's
Sick.
just there's not a lot of like nobody's on the road.
Yeah.
Like I know it is a bad thing, but like only if there's like people on the road.
I get it.
You know,
Very
so like you
Balkan.
you would take maybe 4 or 5 shots, and then you would get in the car before the buzz hits, and then you would drive to wherever. And then sometimes it would be like late enough at night that it's like, look, I'm just gonna take a back road
Dude, I
because
get
it's
that.
like it's a mile to my place. When am I gonna walk that?
And that's where you find the
Yeah, and
the
what,
options.
yeah, what's tough is, and the thing too, I've learned this, in that like drunk driving, it's not really. They punish it pretty hard.
Yeah.
But in Wisconsin, I didn't. I guess I thought it was like this everywhere. It's not that. It's not like.
On Long Island.
No,
it's
over
kinda
here
like
you
that.
get it. You're fucked.
If
I feel
you're
like,
if you're
honestly.
good at drunk driving, you just don't get pulled over.
Yeah.
That-
If you're in the city too, you're not getting pulled over because
Well, I'm
the
saying if
streets
you
are
do
so.
get pulled over in Wisconsin, it's sort of just like it's like don't you? The first time, the second time, like you're doing.
What if you're
doing
black?
2 weeks in jail.
No, I just
Well, there are and that's the crazy part about Wisconsin. There are no black people.
Ah, look at
That's why
that.
they like it.
it's too cold for them up there.
Yeah, they
Going
do
back
like
to
it.
what you were saying earlier,
But
they
there's-
could agree
wait,
with this.
Weren't there Somali daycares, or is that a different?
That's Minnesota.
That's
Minnesota,
Minnesota.
okay.
Yeah.
Minnesota, yeah. No,
Yeah,
Wisconsin,
I was-
they got mad Puerto Ricans. Milwaukee.
Wait,
Do they?
Really?
Yes.
There's mad Puerto Ricans in Wisconsin.
That's what I've been
It
told.
could be that
every
we
Milwaukee.
did have them, and I just thought they were black.
No,
I'm
they're
kidding.
the
That's
what?
Dominicans.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. They're Lebanese too. No, I'm talking about the Puerto Ricans, heavy in Milwaukee.
yeah.
Well, I wasn't in Milwaukee. I was closer to Minneapolis than Milwaukee.
Wow.
I was like 90 minutes outside of Minneapolis.
Did you rep the Twins?
No, I don't watch sports.
Okay.
You know, so stupid. The only sport I watch is NCAA wrestling, and I only watch it during the NCAA finals.
Are you grooming?
That's what matters, though. That's
Grooming.
like the
Yes. The age level, is that why you're...
No, well, they're of age.
Yeah, I know.
Except for Jax Forrest.
He's 17?
Yeah.
Jailbait.
Well, he might be 18. I don't know. He like dropped out of high school early just to like
with that-
destroy the fucking NCAA.
Jack
wrestling.
Forrest.
So you could join Penn State's wrestling team. and
Jack
get
Forrest
fucked by
destroys
the
other
Oklahoma. Oklahoma's the new.
So Jack
Oh,
Forrest
they're the new
destroys
powerhouses?
Oklahoma Bull
well,
powerhouse.
because David Taylor was like their star boy.
DT.
Yeah.
Starboy.
He at Penn State, but then he obviously was like pound for pound the best wrestler for a while, and then he's now the coach at Oklahoma State, and that's like the new. I mean, Penn State I still think beat Oklahoma State. I don't remember, but Oklahoma's they're like up and coming.
My coworker lied about wrestling for Iowa. Which is a bold
Smart
lie.
man.
hard lie.
Yeah, so it's like I was like
Smart.
Like he told me, and I was like, whatever. I guess I'll just take it. And then I told my other
Google
coworker.
that. You can Google
I told my
that.
other coworker, he's like, I don't believe that one bit. And I was like, yeah, you're right. We could just look this up really easily.
Yeah, just
and
like
then I looked it up, and there was
Oklahoma-
just nothing.
Why was he just one of those
Black
guys
Wall
who just
Street.
lied about everything all the time?
He's a sales guy, so probably
yeah, dude, that's crazy. I worked with one of those guys, and he was like, I ran track D3 in college,
Yeah.
right? He also was D3, and he was like a good high jumper. There was no reason to lie for what he was doing. And then just he'd be like, I won Division I high jump twice. He would say it all the time. And I was like,
It's a crazy lie.
I know, because I just Googled. It's Tiefer. It says like every information on everything. I just Googled it, and I was like, yeah, man, that's it's not true. But then he was one of those guys who dated a girl, and then they were both call the cops on each other and be like, oh, he threatened to shoot me, and it's like
vibes, yeah.
yeah, and it's like, look, you both probably should be shot.
Makeup sex is probably crazy though. After your girl threatens to shoot you or something.
Yeah,
that's got
That's probably that'd be pretty good.
Put the gun in my mouth.
yeah. Do some like
Spit my
Soprano
mouth
shit.
and put the gun, cock it.
Yeah.
Mage Mazer.
Gun to her
Safety
head,
off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, they were nuts.
Going
They were
back
nuts.
to
Practicing proper gun
Nuts.
safety, trigger
And-
discipline
nuts
while you have a
and
gun to
tab
your
K.
girl's head.
Here.
Tab K. What is? Do you
Fingers
remember
not
Tab
on the
K?
trigger.
yeah, exactly.
Does anyone else remember Tab K?
Of
Was
course,
that
man.
What
Look
do you know?
over there.
Do you know what it stands for? Treat every gun as if it were loaded.
Oh, I thought you meant like
I think it's always
tab on
aim
Counter-Strike.
aim something. Be aware of whatever the fuck.
Oh
and
no, I don't know gun
K
safety.
K
like
was
that.
keep your finger off the trigger
Asians,
until you're
trans,
ready
and
to
blacks.
shoot. Asians, trans, and
That's
blacks
how
was
I-
actually the real one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, they go. You go. Here's who we shoot at.
yeah,
and it's
that's what they
Tab
always taught me
K.
in Lindenhurst. But going back to what I was saying, I need to make this clear because I make this clear to people when they make this.
I would love
observation.
to, for you to clear up the thing.
Travis, I'm paranoid. Are we recording right now?
Oh come on, man.
No, we are, right?
Of course we are. We're fucking 31 minutes in. We're
Oh
chilling.
shit.
8 minutes.
We're not.
8 minutes.
8
in,
miles.
yeah.
We made 8
I always get
miles.
paranoid because we've had a lot of we have technical
Yeah,
issues
no,
on
You
the
probably get
we've
paranoid
had-
because you smoke weed before the.
Oh,
No, that too, but,
outed. This is not. A
I like
straight edge
smoking weed
podcast.
'cause
Weed's legal in New York. It's not.
Hell
Yeah. I like hearing Europeans complain
You
about
saw
the
that
weed
off,
smell.
Off the
They
mark. That's
yeah,
how
it
you
was-
know I smoked weed.
Good.
Europeans in Midtown love complaining about the weed smell.
I
I see it
know.
every day.
I
They're
know.
like,
Yeah.
"Huh, what's this? It
I got
smells
yelled-
like weed
No,
everywhere.
I got yelled
they
at by
suck.
fucking Kirby the other day.
Kirby?
On Queens
The
Boulevard.
pink?
Yeah, big little fake, big
Oh,
little.
like
Did
the
he,
mascot.
did he
Yeah.
swallow you and turn into you?
no, he
Swallowed him and started speaking other languages.
I wish.
He started speaking Italian.
No, he had 4 reusable bags just coming out of BJ's. That's what it was. 4 BJ's bags.
Yep.
And I am an idiot. I'm smoking
At
weed.
BJ's, as my
And
grandma would
on
say.
Queens Boulevard. I'm smoking weed, and he goes, "Ugh, it fucking smells everywhere here." It was.
Wait,
really,
what nationality was he?
I want to say mixed white deformed orphan train incubator baby.
I was
Coney
just thinking- I was-
baby.
when he
Coney
said-
Island.
When he said off-white, I was thinking like Eastern European man.
His
you know?
No,
his-
he was probably
he was born
like
he was
Irish.
born in the 50s and
Oh,
his
okay.
mom took the pregnancy sickness pills.
Yeah.
I mean the babies
Yeah.
have like the weird deformed arms.
the first
Dude, I had a
Plan Bs.
teacher like that and I had a professor like that had a
They were Plan A. They're like,
Yeah.
and then they got him better, and they're like,
Yeah.
we'll call
How do
it
we get
Zero
white
to
baby?
it was
funding.
it was a
Gotta
pill
change
that it was a pill they would give pregnant women to be like, "Oh, you're waking up sick in the morning. Here, take this pill."
Yeah,
and then just for like 5 years they were just a bunch of deformed babies popping out.
Coca-Cola
Yeah.
babies.
And they're like, maybe we shouldn't allow
It
this.
was a new science.
Yeah. I had a professor though in college and he was one of those.
You went to college.
Yeah, I majored in mechanical
yeah, Temple.
engineering.
You went. Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't
And now you're a sales.
sales engineer.
What's the difference?
Okay.
Yeah, so
Sorry. All I know is that you work for Israeli guys selling printers.
Oh. They're
Heat pumps.
beepers and pagers.
pumps.
They're-
Sorry, well, you're like, I actually am this educated guy.
They're bombed
I work
up.
for. All right.
Yeah,
He works
no,
for USA. You mean.
Oh, it is Italian because you're like the mafia. You're like, you know who the fuck we are?
no, that's
No.
just my Long
I
Island
swear
coming
to
out.
God.
That's just me working for the mafia for so many years.
No, me too. Because
I
I
worked,
listen.
worked for a mobbed up amusement park for 8
That's
years.
facts. Listen to this. This really happened to me today. I swear to God, I said this out loud, not as a joke. Okay? So there was a guy in front of me. His license plate was Tora 613.
Yeah.
Like, that was his license plate. Custom.
Palestine.
And I'm driving, yes. I'm driving a van that has Hebrew all over it, and you could see it in the rearview mirror. And I swear to God, I
Did you
said
guys
this-
like honk at each other?
Yes, I swear
like
to
the
God.
truckers.
Yes, I honk at people all the time. So I fucking swear to God, this is a real story. I beeped at him because he was trying to cut off somebody that was making a left, and he almost got hit. So and then he cut me off and slowed down instead because he thought I was beeping at him like as a pissed off way. I'm beeping at him
Yeah.
to let him know.
Was it like,
No, it was like beep beep like that, like
yeah, it's
whatever.
not too aggressive.
It was
yeah.
not anti-Semitic, I promise you.
An anti-Semitic honk.
Regardless, yes.
You
to
honk
Phil
and a
was
Hitler speech starts playing.
And I swear to God, I
For
said,
4 months, I tried to.
I said, stop it! You see the fucking Hebrew.
Yeah, the
Swear to God, I
American
said that to
American
him.
History X
Out
song
loud.
starts playing when you honk your horn.
Oh my God! Basically the same thing. So
Yo, it's crazy that fat guy was in Scooby Doo.
What fat guy?
The fat guy from American History X.
I never. What's American History X? I've
You never seen that the Edward Norton movie where he plays
Chris
a neo-Nazi?
Oh, I think I've seen memes about it. I've never.
Ah,
fucking-
you should. He's
Is it good?
Yeah,
Is it
so-
like a taxi driver Joker thing? Because that shit's
not really.
boring as
It's
fuck to me.
So basically, he's a Nazi in the first half, and then he goes to jail. I'm not gonna fully spoil it, but then he gets butt raped in jail by a black guy.
Oh, spoiler!
And then,
I was
he's
really
like,
looking forward.
yeah,
to
this
and
is
then
basically the history of Argentina.
and then he's like, I'm not racist anymore.
and then they devalued his dollar. It's
Yeah, and then he's like, I'm not
exactly.
racist anymore. Actually, guys, like this whole
getting ass
racism
rape
stuff is
fixes
yeah.
fixes racism.
Yeah.
So we didn't have to. We didn't have to
It's
put Derek
basically the
Chauvin in
story of
life and-
Snipes.
All we had to do is ass rape Derek Chauvin
Yeah.
really to fix
Dude,
it.
Derek Chauvin keeps getting. Dude, one of the first jokes I wrote in comedy was when Derek Chauvin kept getting stabbed and they'd fly him to another
Here's
prison.
the thing: I don't know anything about him after prison. Did he keep getting stabbed?
Yeah, he got stabbed like 6 times, and they just kept sending him to different prisons. I called him Stab Stanley.
I wonder if
That
there's a
sucks
Palm
for him.
Beach version
Yeah,
of him.
no, it's pretty funny actually. Just that
Well,
they
it sucks
they
because
kept
it's not his
throwing him.
name. You know, he's just like, oh, I'm Stanley now.
Yeah,
Because they couldn't find another thing. They couldn't find like a D, a stab word for D. So they were like, we'll change your
Debauchery,
whole
you know.
name.
Well, I thought it was more like how they.
Derek Chauvin.
I think it's more of a play on how
Debug Derek.
they were mailing flat. You mail Flat Stanley around.
Who is Flat Stanley? I always hear about Flat Stanley.
Oh, that's
flat.
That's something they
He's like
do.
a cartoon, right?
No, they would like elementary schools, like a class
Really nice
would, like,
book. He travels
print
the
out
world.
like a 4-foot
Inspiration.
He's like a
laminated
fathead. He's like a
a
fathead.
laminated like person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they like fold them up, and you're supposed to mail them to like a family member, and then they take like, oh, we
with
took
him in
we
Paris.
took Flat Stanley to the park, and
Oh,
then
he's
they
like a class pet.
eat kind of, but like the families of the class are supposed to like play in on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, my school didn't have the budget for that. I don't think. My
No,
school was,
I don't
we
think
did
it's like
the-
a high budget.
I think
thing,
we
but-
did the milk box tops. Is that what they're called? Box tops.
Yeah.
Milk.
Yeah, we did that
Box
too.
Tops.
I don't know if it was. It didn't have to be milk. It could be cereal. It was box tops.
I
You
know
turn in
people
box
did that.
tops.
But
And then
where
your
was
school would
that?
get $6. And then
Notice all those
they'd throw
companies
you
were
like a-
kosher. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna leave it at that. But going back to what I was saying earlier,
So
We're always going back to things he was saying.
Yeah,
you know?
Travis
It seems like he should just have a solo podcast.
No, he wouldn't be able to like gather his thoughts to start.
yeah, no, it's very urgent.
You could
that's
just be
why.
a streamer.
I was in the past. I was early on YouTube, man. 05. He was too.
You ever tried
05,
speaking in
06.
multiple languages at the same time?
Yeah, that would be fun.
That'd
See
be
who
cool.
understands me,
Yeah.
or they
do
think
that.
it's schizophrenia. I don't know, but regardless, it's easier to be a jester on the outside.
You're jester maxing.
Yes, all the
he's just
time.
He's trying to drop like philosophy on.
No,
He's
I'm
trying
answering
to-
your
it's like
question.
a-
You
from
should
earlier.
start look smacking like
Socrates.
Clav.
I already have been. However, it's easier.
Trav the
to-
looks maxer.
I've been.
Dude, you're gonna mog everyone.
What do you think I do at work all day when I'm pissed off?
You're mogging the
just like this.
you're mogging the special needs
That's
people.
mad dogging. Mogging's different.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're mad dogging.
mad dogging.
yeah, I think it makes my jaw
Yeah, you're
better.
doing prison shit.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, you're mad.
Yeah, that's mad.
Mogging is just like being better than someone. So it's like I mogged Sean in comedy. You know what I mean? Like I just mogged him.
100%.
I understand.
Or
Okay.
just mog.
That's what made me understand.
That's fair.
That's brutal. No,
It's the truth, honestly.
it's
interesting texture.
easier
Yeah,
to
they
be
do, right?
a jester
What's
on
the
the
inside
outside than who you
Just as
really
bad.
are.
Yeah. No, they're
That's
actually pretty
why
comfy. They're all right.
That's why I'm
like-
always jester maxing.
That's like a. I'm trying to think of the word. I don't know. It's like asbestos. You know,
It's
like,
raw denim.
is it?
It is.
What makes denim raw versus not raw?
I don't know.
Condom.
I think they like it. Yeah, a Japanese
When
man has a Japanese
when a
man.
mommy Levi's and a daddy Wranglers love each other very
A
much.
Japanese man fucks it before he sends it out. He's just fucking it in a sweatshop,
That's
smoking
why
a
it's so
cigarette.
expensive.
They do kind of look like Japanese jeans.
Yeah,
Are they?
Yeah, they are.
Are you just saying that because they're smart? I don't.
No, they just. I guess with the cuffed, it's like what Japanese people wear, kind of. You know, with
Understand.
like the long
Yeah.
belt bottom, but it's like cuffed and the. You know what I mean? They're like
Yeah,
wear, like,
because they don't make
parachute
24 length.
Yeah, they don't make jeans for my little stubby legs because I'm actually 4'11".
38, 24.
Hey guys, I'm the shortest podcaster on earth.
What's with the headphones?
Because I
You're
used to
monitoring.
mixer.
I used
Your
to
hall
have
monitor.
I used to have headphones for everyone.
We
but
also
then,
used to have a producer.
but then I
Oh,
didn't.
nice.
Yeah.
Turns out it's a useless job.
Producer Pat's still here in honor.
Producer
Every
Pat.
time I record an episode, he's like, "Dude, you should have
Pat,
hit me
the
up."
producer for Justin's podcast.
No, Pat, my brother. We also
Okay.
we have a separate producer, Pat. Not to be confused with producer Pat
Yes.
from I'll Drink to That.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Different podcast.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You wouldn't know it, but different podcast.
No, you might.
My
if
voice
you-
wasn't.
They're
If-
featured almost
if
the
you're
same
in-
on this.
if you're into bare feet,
Oh,
you
come
really might
on.
like Travis. Show the dogs. Come on.
Nah, absolutely not. I got naked
Travis-
on here, but I won't show my
Travis
feet.
Travis literally got in his underwear, but he won't show his feet to the podcast.
Why'd you get in your under? Was it relevant?
He was trying to change the topic. He
Yeah,
was.
that's why I
He
was
was,
getting
he was
heated.
spiraling.
I was
I
getting
bet he was
heated.
trying to go back to something he said earlier and they didn't want to fucking do it. And he was like, what if I whip my little dick out?
No, if the conversation starts going to where Travis doesn't want, and he just
Very
pulls the cord.
controlling. Very
No.
controlling in that way.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
No, he is. I'm saying it's if he's
I'm trying to steer the ship here.
A nude
I,
man.
and I like, it's good. I'm happy to be here, by the way.
Mashallah.
Yeah. Have you ever done a podcast before?
Yeah, I've done Justin's podcast.
That doesn't count.
yeah. Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Let's do- I did
Not
Justin's-
firing shots.
I've done Justin's
I love
podcast. I did
Justin's
another one. I've
podcast.
done Cam's podcast twice.
That's way more
You're a cam
official
guy?
than this.
Cam guy, yeah. I've done his podcast twice. I'm a Cam guy.
I think Fiona told me she was the one who accidentally deleted his schedule.
Yeah, I think that is true. Yeah.
Like,
She said that on here, I
I
think.
think she said it on the podcast, but
Look,
she was
minions.
like,
I haven't
Cam was
seen
like,
Fiona
"Oh, go
forever.
put your name and like the date on my Google." She
Fucking
just
brutal.
accidentally cleared the calendar.
So sad.
no, that does seem like something she would do.
Oh,
Did she
really?
ever get another job?
No.
I don't know. I think so. I
'Cause
think
she was a teacher, but then she got laid off.
I think she's. I think
No?
she got another teaching job.
Well, we're gonna find out next month.
Listen,
They almost-
if you were interviewing, for a gym teacher, would you
Uh-huh.
and Fiona walk, would you be like, "That's a fucking great gym teacher"?
I wouldn't say no.
I'd say yeah.
Yeah.
I'd give her the job.
I mean,
She's
the bars- I mean,
Tall
I've-
is-
I'd be like, oh, you're not fat enough to be a gym teacher.
Did you?
Or
Were
annoying.
your gym teachers all fat? Like,
Short, fat.
No, not necessarily, but we did have one who was a fucking loser pussy.
we got dude.
this?
Do that again. Do that voice again.
Did she talk like this?
Is that Miss Stout?
That's every female gym teacher. I'm 4'9". I got gray hair. They call me a dyke. I call myself a lesbian.
What's your name, Debbie?
Brenda, but Debbie's what, B-Star calls.
No, we didn't have. They were actually our gym teachers were pretty hot. We did have a fat. We had this fat. My school was so stupid, dude.
Was she a dump truck or fat?
She was fat as fuck. So there were two things about my school that were so fucking weird, and they were sticklers on
What,
this.
that they had black
Well,
bathrooms?
first of all, we didn't have homeroom. They called it AA. And it was because it stood for advisor advisee, which and all even
They were
as
just
kids,
training you guys.
Yeah, even as kids, we were like, they're like, can we go to homeroom? And they're like,
Primary.
it's called AA, and we're like, can we stop calling it that? Like even in 7th grade. And then the other thing is like, how there's like
the
teachers
teachers wouldn't want to even go along with
dude,
that.
well, the
though.
teachers were fucking jerk offs. And then we had like teachers aides.
Yeah.
Well, they refused. We didn't call them teachers aides. We just call them aides.
Mhm. That's what we called them.
Oh,
too.
okay, yeah, they were very upset. They're like the AIDS, and we're like, whatever. But we had
That's
this one
them putting.
aide-
That's them putting AIDS onto AIDS.
Yeah, we had this aide called Rose, a big fat bitch called Rose, and we had this game called Shoot Rose, where we were like in 4th grade, and we would just fucking we would just shoot her. But she
didn't like that
She
shit.
kind of talked like that. Well, we ended up killing her on accident because what happened was
You always fucking shooting.
it was called blacktop only when it was raining. You guys had blacktop only?
No, we had indoor recess.
I had
when it rained.
blacktop only constantly because I would get in trouble.
When
Okay.
it rained out, we had to
when it
stay
rained,
inside.
we couldn't go. Yeah, okay. So sometimes we didn't get inside. We'd just do blacktop. I think it was if it had freshly rained. Whatever it was, we were blacktop only. We were playing football, and someone threw the football, and I think they did it on purpose. But like Riley caught the football, and on the way down, fucking smashed into Rose, and Rose had no athletic ability, so she fell, but she went tipped over, but she smashed her hip and was like forever in a wheelchair and then died shortly after.
Yeah,
She voted for Trump, though, right?
A broken hip's a killer for old people. They say. That's
Yeah,
that's
well,
true.
I mean,
Once
she
that
was
happens,
They say there's
obese
no
as
coming
fuck.
back.
She
Sadly,
was
it's
old and
true.
obese, and it's
Yeah.
like, well, okay.
Yeah, they can't
Rose.
move around anymore.
Yeah, she dressed for it.
Obviously, we shouldn't have purposely killed
Hey man, you were in 4th grade.
But also, like, if someone knocked me over, like, I just get up.
yeah,
you know
get
what I
up.
mean?
Stop
I
being
would
a
just
fucking be an
Like
alpha.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
You know?
She was just selling the hit to get
Yeah,
to get workers comp.
True. What was her last name?
I'm sure she had one. I just don't know what it was.
No,
Pedal,
she didn't have
pedal.
a last. She was born when they didn't give women last.
She was an
names.
orphan train baby.
She was property of her father's name.
Yeah, I don't know whatever.
Native American.
I
And
wonder what her
German.
family thought of us.
Yo, our gym teachers in Lindenhurst were great. We had a bunch of
What I just
roided up
said.
Guidos,
Oh, that's
and
true.
one of them was selling
You could have
HD.
just said Guido.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Especially in the 2010s. You're right.
One of them was got caught selling HGH to students.
Real fact.
That's
He was
good.
selling them to the wrestling and football team.
But he was a nice
But
guy.
both
Well,
teams were.
HGH is not great for wrestling. You're trying to cut weight.
But guess what? We won.
Yeah, well, they were bad. No, they were bad at both.
You
So,
guys go to the same school?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know.
We're actually very close neighbors.
Then we also had had a drunk that was a gym teacher, an old guy.
Yes.
And
Openly.
he chopped his.
Openly.
Well, they couldn't fire him because he was tenured.
Like drunk
You
in
can fire
school.
people who are tenured.
No,
It's
not
really
in
hard.
Suffolk County.
Not on Long Island. You got
I don't
yeah.
know.
Nobody wants to teach them.
The guy who got caught selling roids did not get fired. He
That's like
got
a 21 Jump Street kind
he
of
got moved.
situation.
He got moved to administrative.
Yeah. he got promoted.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, he got
great.
moved to the admin
Maybe he was
office.
doing that on purpose.
No, I don't know. He was openly
But yeah,
hitting on
but yeah.
underage girls and openly
Oh, that too.
drunk.
Yeah, we
yeah,
also.
but that's how you get the job.
yeah, we had a teacher marry. We had a teacher marry an ex-student.
You had a teacher marry a student.
Yeah,
And then
Mr. Perez.
another one
Did he
commit
wait for her to
suicide.
graduate?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then-
but he was driving her to school and shit, which was weird. So it was very clearly. And they started dating a bit too soon after she graduated. Where you're
Yeah,
like,
you gotta watch it.
There's
That's more like a jujitsu thing to do rather than like.
yeah, what's up
Why
with
does it
that?
have to be
Jiu-jitsu
Jewish?
instructors are creeps.
Well, yeah. Well, okay, so I'll explain.
Are
this
they
very
fucking the
simply.
dude students too?
Well, I'll explain this very simply. So, jiu-jitsu is a sport for losers
Yeah, I figured
because,
that.
like, it's for people who like didn't do anything in
Of
high
course.
school,
It's for-
and then they graduate, their life sucks, and they're like, well, maybe I should try jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
And so they're fucking
Overcome
creeps.
the
They're
bullies.
fucking creeps. Rarely you will find someone like me who's just a fucking baller who does it. But like, it's so rare that
Yeah.
happens. You're
If you
not
walk
gonna
in-
find competent people.
if I
doing it.
walked into a jiu-jitsu class and I was like, "Hey, $50 if you can throw this baseball across the room," like.
No, zero. No one's keeping $50.
yeah, that's what I'm
You're going
saying.
to McDonald's
I see
and
them
you're a
as the
king.
equivalent to like Japanese people have weebs and the Brazilian
Yeah.
fanboys are jujitsu.
Yeah, but a Brazilian who does Brazilian jiu-jitsu
It's
is a
just
murderer,
normal.
No,
a
they suck.
psychopath.
Oh, they suck?
Oh, they suck?
Yeah, it's more just like they just say they do. So jiu-jitsu is very culty. So like that's
Yeah.
the other part of like the groping stuff is because
Yeah.
it's so culty and hierarchical that like people are very afraid to speak up. But like I've never gone to those type of gyms
Yeah.
because I'm not gay. So I go to
You go to Orthodox Jiu-Jitsu?
I go to eco gyms. Which are gyms where like just like everything's live and it's not like, oh, Master Sensei, you have to bow to whatever. If someone's like, oh, you have to wear a gi and bow and we're doing, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna shoot everyone in this gym.
Yeah,
I'm
waste
gonna
of time.
It's an absolute waste of fucking time. So like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
like that. That's why.
I know a guy that did like Gracie jiu-jitsu.
Oh, that's the worst kind.
and
Yeah.
like,
Gracie Mansion?
and then he brought someone to it, and like the whole like he's like, this isn't for you if you're not trying to become a fucking killer, like this and that. And he like went to his friend,
kinda like
and he's
that.
like, yeah, I'm not gonna do. I don't care enough
Yeah,
about
they,
this.
just,
shit.
they all
Like,
suck each other's dicks. The Gracies. They claim that they like invented jiu-jitsu, and it's like
Yeah.
it's a Japanese word. You're Brazilian.
Yeah,
You're
no,
not-
it's a Brazilian adaptation, right, of like a Japanese.
Yeah,
That's
well,
so
so
Brazilian.
as far as I only know the oral history, I've never looked it up, but
Yeah.
passed
Not the
down,
anal
passed
history.
down from my coach to me, as far as I know it.
Aw.
Jiu-jitsu was, it was like the Japanese hand fighting thing for like if the idea was like if you were knocked off your horse and you like didn't have time to get your sword, you had to grapple.
Yeah.
And then the Brazilians brought it over from Japan to Brazil. I don't know if it was like a missionary thing they were doing. I don't know why they were all there. But then the Gracies basically claimed that they like did it and they brought it to America, which is not true. A bunch of other people did.
Oh, so
Yeah.
they're the
And
fucking
then-
Mormons.
Yeah, and then the Gracies, started, yes. And the Gracies started making like a bunch of rule sets that really favored whatever they were doing.
Yeah, the
So then-
Gracies wear magic underwear.
well, yeah, they basically started.
They have
just,
50
made
wives and they
rule
have
sets
magic
so that they
underwear.
could claim they were the best ever, and like
Yeah.
they just weren't. And there were a bunch of people who were smoking the Gracies, but then they just they try to like claim it for themselves, and it's like they're just not this great.
Well, yeah, because there was just like a little Brazilian guy getting beat up in the UFC because he's like, I'm gonna try to grapple with him. A 300-pound kickboxer.
Yeah,
kicking
whatever
him
it was,
in the face.
like Hoyce or Roger or whatever.
Yeah.
They all have R names and they're pronounced with an H, and it's like
Yeah.
just shut the fuck up. Yeah, it's Hodger.
Noah Reedy.
Rickson.
Whatever it was.
Yeah.
they're all-
Muito
There was one, and there was that one guy, whatever his name was, who was really good because he, in the UFC they were
Yeah.
like, "What's the best fighting style?" And it turns out grappling is super dominant.
Yep.
But then, the Gracies forever were like, we're that. It's like, no, that guy was good. You're not.
Well, like grappling's dominant until you get a guy like Brock Lesnar who can like wrestle good enough and then just beat the shit out of you.
yeah, but
and it's
that's
like-
wrestling's grappling.
I know, but like his whole style is it's not.
What
like
about
based
Eugene?
on- You know what I mean? Like
Talking wrestling. What about
but like a striking dominant guy, as long as you can like maintain grappling.
Yeah.
It's like a weird balance.
Well,
of
no,
UFC.
I mean, you just watch UFC and you might watch someone like Sean Strickland and be like, well, he's striking so good. It's like, he's a fucking great
no, they're beast
grappler.
wrestlers. Yeah, no,
they're
that's
great.
it. Yeah, because like wrestling's it's countering. It counters jujitsu a lot. Like,
Well, wrestling is jiu-jitsu.
is it?
It's the same thing.
Is it really?
Yeah,
It's
jiu-jitsu
just you're
is
not
just,
submitting people, right? I
Yeah,
guess.
so jiu-jitsu just is finished wrestling. So wrestling, like the point is to get a pin, but jiu-jitsu, like a really good way to get a submission is to pin someone
Yeah.
because they can't move.
Yeah,
then,
their
and then
shoulders
you
are
and
on,
then
yeah.
you submit them, right? So it's just finished wrestling, but it's the same sport. But you get people who like do jiu-jitsu and they'll be like, put away the wrestling, and it's like, why? They're just trying to. They don't want you to use your advantages, and the advantage is that I've been grappling my entire life, and you're fucking jealous you haven't.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Never
like
thought about it
baseball.
like that. That's interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but people.
It's like, don't hit a home run every time. You can hit a single.
Yeah, it's like that. They're just like, why would you do that?
That's not fair.
Yeah, they're a bunch of whiny fucking bitch babies.
Acoustic guitar.
Yeah, it'd be like playing acoustic guitar your whole life, and then you go to electric, and they're like, put away that acoustic shit, learn it from scratch. And you're like, what? Why would I do? Like, that's so dumb. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Australians, man.
What? Dude,
They're
I
watching
thought
the World
Yo,
Cup. I don't think they can see the
dude,
TV.
fuck this. No, they can't.
They don't know the
Hear me
World
say-
Cup is going on right now.
The
Australians,
World Cup's been
man.
pissing me off because all the bars in like I left work yesterday trying to get a drink
They're
after
packed
work.
as fuck.
Every bar in
course,
Midtown's
yeah,
just
absolutely.
packed with
Just
like,
drink on the street, my friend. That's what I
Europeans.
do.
I want to drink in a bar after work though, and like get a pint of Guinness, and like, and then Scotland was playing it. Every
And they're
fucking
drinking
Irish
Guinness,
bar
and-
was crowded
Yeah,
for
of
some
course.
reason. Like,
Because they're the
It's a
Dominicans and
different
Puerto
country.
Ricans of
I know
Europe.
that. That's what
country
got me
entirely.
upset. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I understand.
I think they're both. They're great, or they're
both
England.
Celtic.
They're like the UK.
Celtic and
they're the
Gaelic.
UK,
Celtic
right?
and Gaelic.
They're
No,
both Celtic.
Ireland
No,
is
no.
not
Scotland
UK.
is UK. Oh yeah,
yeah.
they have that whole independence
Yeah,
thing. don't
trust
they?
me, man. My last name is Irish. There's a lot of pride.
Up
in
the fucking rock.
Yeah, they're,
Yeah, we're
whatever. I dated. a girl
we're
from
trying
Scotland.
we're trying to get a sim tax.
She was okay.
Ah,
She was fine. She was fine. I just wasn't really attracted to her.
I get it.
Yeah.
How do you do that? How do you date someone you're not really
You
attracted?
close
I
your
was on
eyes
the-
and you
I was stuck
pretend
on the
it.
cruise ship.
Oh, okay. So you
Oh,
just
there you
needed
go.
something.
Yeah. I was gonna
Were
say
you just trying to get away from the French guy or whatever he was?
It started with like me and her were like, as far as cruise ship people go, she was like the best one,
Uh-huh.
So like you just pick the best one.
Was it like Carnival cruise ship level people on your?
they have
No,
escorts
it was
there?
It was Regent, which is the luxury version of Norwegian.
Wow, not Swedish.
No, I would have loved Royal Caribbean or something.
You couldn't just like try to catch like transient puss every couple weeks.
Look, it was slim pickings on the ship, but
Of course.
she was great
Yeah.
for like a month, and then it was like, all right, get me the fuck out of this. But then what happened was I didn't want to get close to her. But then, yeah, Eve was fucking shitting in my shower all the time. So then I was like, well, maybe I'll sleep in her cabin. And then because he was doing it every day, I was sleeping in her cabin every day. And then it was like, oh god. And then we did, we were like had a strong like emotional because we were like friends.
Yeah.
But then she was like in love with me, and I was like counting down the days.
Yeah.
I was like, oh god, get me off this ship. And then right as I was about to leave the ship, they called me up, and they were like my boss was like, hey, the next sax player who's supposed to replace you, his house burned down in Chile. Can you stay for an extra 10 days? And I was like, no. Mm-hmm. and then I had to tell that to her, and she was like, you can't stay for 10 extra days. And I was like, no. And I made up the excuse of like, we're already going through this breakup, and it's already so hard.
Wow, yeah.
I don't want to go through it twice. That's going to be even worse.
Yeah.
And then I left the ship, and we were never like officially together. And I left the ship. And then she just like couldn't handle her life was so bad.
Codependent.
Yeah,
Fuck that bitch.
and then so I was like, I just kept calling her every day because I didn't really have anything going on. So I would just like FaceTime her every day, and then it was like I wanted to break out, and then she was like, let's make this work, and I was like, yeah. And then eventually just like her life was bad, and then it was like, oh, it'll get better when this happens and this, and then it just kept getting worse, and where she had to leave the ship because like her sister had a baby, and then the baby they had twins. Well, the one came out fine, the other one was like getting choked by the umbilical cord. The doctors took too long to get it out, and then she was like so depressed she couldn't even get out of bed.
That's brutal.
Did she sell the baby?
At a certain point, she was like 2 months in. She's like, I can't even just like eat today or like walk outside because my nephew. I'm like, it's not your kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It's not your fucking.
There's
and then
nothing
eventually, luckily for me, just one day, like our messages got shorter and shorter. She just didn't message me for a week, and I was like, thank God.
Yup.
And then she messaged me after a week, and she was like, hey, and I was like,
Nope.
what? And she was like, she was like, you haven't messaged me in forever. I was like, you haven't messaged me. And she's like, well, I just don't feel like we have much of a relationship. And I was like, bingo, baby, we don't. She was really, she was a good person though. I'm really trashing her she was a good person.
I don't think you're trashing her that much.
Yeah, well, I'm trashing. I was upset with the situation I was in.
Sounds like she just had an unfortunate life and.
Yeah, well, she was from Scotland. I mean, like that's an unfortunate life.
Yeah,
it's
I
like
guess
the weather's never nice. And then you can't.
They've never seasoned their food.
You always have to fake the accent.
I mean, she really wanted me to marry her because she wanted to be like a citizen, and I was like, no, I'm good.
Tell her
Travis,
30K.
you were talking about that, right? 30K.
Yeah, 30K.
No, what?
30K.
Then they're going to use this as evidence against him.
No, he's mentioned
They're
it
not
before.
going to watch this.
No, he's mentioned.
No, I've said that people do this all the time anyway. I have multiple friends that have done this. 30K, and you get to live in whatever apartment they're living in for the rest of life.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah,
that's pretty
that's
good.
Good.
Yeah,
smart.
I had my coworker came up to me today. He's like, "Hey, I have a."
Will
probably
you marry me?
No. But he was like kind of brokering a deal for like a Chinese woman.
Oh, I was gonna say, let me guess. Somebody's house got bombed in
green card
Palestine.
marriage.
Yo, do it.
And I was like, I don't know, 100K, and I'll do it.
That's a lot.
That's my number.
I think they're pretty
That's too
good
much.
about those questions.
Gay people
now,
will pay that.
Don't they ask you like hard questions about your relationship to prove that?
Just live with them.
Look.
Okay.
I guess.
It just depends on the lawyer.
That's fair. Yeah.
What was I saying?
sense.
This is a financial podcast.
You said you're.
I think marriages are strictly between. They have to be for love.
I thought you were gonna say
what
between a man and a woman. My bad.
See, that's where he started saying it. Pivoted.
No, marriage strictly needs between a man and a man.
Marriage is strictly between an American man
And an
Asian
Filipino
woman.
and a foreign woman who has money, who needs a green card.
Yup.
The
That's how it's
marriages,
been for 300 years.
real marriages are made through an online order
Western
form.
Union.
Oh, dude, I used to work with this guy, Vern. He was, no one thinks this is funny except for me, but he was like morbidly obese.
Fuck him.
He was like 70. I worked in college at a Domino's.
Sick.
And he was the loneliest man on earth. And every day he would tell me about this girl he was talking to online, and he would always like send her gift cards and shit, you know. And I didn't want to
Did
be
he
like,
get
Vern, you're
catfished?
talking to a man. But then Vern was like, he was just really sad. We'd always have this joke. He was just doing Vern things, and then one day he had a heart attack. And yeah, then he was like in the hospital for like a couple weeks.
Did she send him any gift cards?
No, she didn't send him shit. She stopped talking to him. But he had a hard time. But he had like he lived with his mom and he had like no friends. So he would call Domino's every day and order a pizza from us just so we would talk to him. And then just so that we would have to deliver it and say hi to him. And then I'm pretty sure he like died like 2 weeks ago.
Was he ordering pizza? He was ordering pizza from his place of work.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
after a heart attack.
Yeah, I mean,
for
like
being obese.
I worked at McDonald's for like 3 days in high school. And
Wow, throwback.
I didn't eat McDonald's for like a month after
Can't.
that.
No way.
I was like, I don't want this.
Yeah, I don't
I just thought
recommend
it was so
tropical
funny because
smoothie
like
to
his
anybody,
life
by
was
the
just
way.
never good.
I also
Legit never good.
Here's
but then you tell
Was he
people
raped, molested?
they're very sad. They're very
What a-
sad when you tell
what
them.
a
It's like if you
crazy
knew
question.
Vern, it's just funny, man. It's just funny.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
It's just
picturing.
Vern.
I'm just picturing a fat delivery guy, old delivery guy.
Yeah, I mean you're crushing it in
Like,
your head.
Yeah,
Guarantee
Did he,
you.
did he
no,
drive
you wanna
like
hear what I'm imagining? Meanwhile, a 7-year-old kid getting molested. That's
I'm guessing
That's
he
what I
drove
think
like
happened.
a,
7-year-old kid.
Seven. I think he got
I'm
molested. when
guessing he
was
drove
7.
like a Saturn with like roll up windows of
You know,
some sort.
I don't know. I don't remember what he drove. I think it was like a tiny little sedan. If
Yeah.
I'm being honest,
I'm
It's like,
picturing,
how do you
like,
fit
yeah.
in there, Vern?
Yeah, something that sounds like it shouldn't be running.
This guy wants to be me so
Travis
bad.
Travis used to do that. Every time Travis would pick me up in a car, it would sound like a car that's like cartoonishly broken.
Yeah,
Like
because
it's
they
making
were.
like clanking noise. Like
Dude, I had one of those.
And you're like,
Blew up.
is
And
this
it-
gonna? And he's
and
like,
it's
no,
always
it's
fine.
fine. It's fine.
It's literally fine. It runs from
And then
one
he'll-
place to another with oil and all valid liquids.
I'll watch him put $5
Yeah, I didn't have
of
the
gas
valid
in.
liquids. Mine would just the rattling got louder until one day a boom, and then I had it started smoking. I had
No,
to, like,
that's-
run out
I
of the
think
car.
I've
I had a car
8
catch on
registered
fire
cars.
on me one time.
That's crazy.
I was around the block from my house, so I parked it and then ran inside and got a fire extinguisher and had to,
You had a fire extinguisher in your house?
under my sink in my kitchen.
Not that fine. I never had.
He's
that
a mechanical engineer.
No, I thought
Yeah.
that's common. Like,
Maybe in Long Island where everyone's a firefighter.
no,
is short
it's
for-
common to have like a fire extinguisher in your kitchen for like a grease fire
Or
or
maybe
something.
not. I grew up poor.
He's
Maybe
Greek.
It's not a thing.
That's
I
the
don't know.
No, like one of those
You heard
little
that at
ones.
grease
like the
fire.
little-
Is he Greek?
He just
I'm not
said he's
Greek.
talking about grease fires. Turkish joke, I guess. I don't. fucking
Hey,
know.
hey,
That'll teach his retard ass to fucking speak again.
we ain't in Astoria right now.
All right. You're right. I was there the other day. I was on Miami.
How are
for the
your
Morocco game.
old lesbian roommates?
I don't know.
Did
Did
you-
talk to him? I mean, I blocked him when I lived with him because I didn't want them to see me trash.
Because they're here right now. That's why he asked.
Because
We're bringing them in right now.
Man, they suck.
Are they studs at least?
Now I live with 2 gay guys. I had 2 lesbians, and now I'm
What
with
do you
2 gay
prefer?
guys.
Thoughts on our
Who's cleaner?
The gay guys?
Gay guys, no
for
doubt,
sure.
man. They
they're
clean their
they're not
ass every
that-
night.
Look, they're not that clean, but they're definitely. But the 2 lesbians. I mean, I don't think they were not clean because they were lesbian. I think they were not clean because they were obese.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
Can
I think that was.
Can I
what it
take a
was.
guess on which one used more deodorant? The lesbians?
I don't know. Well, here's the thing too about the lesbians. I say they're lesbian, but they
'Cause
were
they have
more
hair.
like they were
They're
more
just
like
fat.
liars. They were more like well, they said they
Liars?
were lesbian, but they had boyfriends. They had
Yeah,
boyfriends.
classic.
Get
Well,
the
the
fuck
one,
outta
the
here.
one, the one was in a polyamorous relationship, which I didn't figure out till I just saw like 3 really ugly men.
That's what it always is.
Worshippers.
It's always a guy with like septum piercing and green hair.
You should have
Dude,
told
the
them you
one
were
was-
fucking
the
her.
one was so hideous. I mean, like skin and bone. I'm sure
Yeah.
when they were having sex, it just sounded like bones rattling in a bag, you know.
Yeah, they
but
were
like
like
he
me.
looked like fucking Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. You know,
Yeah.
like the where he pulls his dip between his legs
Yup.
and does the. He looked exactly like that.
Well,
He
this was in Brooklyn, right?
He was the one. This was in Astoria.
Oh.
This is the one who got really mad at me when I was trying to work about a homeless joke because I didn't like the term homeless or unhoused because it made it sound like they like lost their keys or something. And I'm like, that's not. You know. And then she was like, Harry, heard you say that, and he was so upset. And I'm like, then tell him to come
Harry.
fight me. Tell him to come fight me if he's gonna stand.
I just picture him
No,
like,
if he wants to stand up for homeless people so bad, come up and fucking fight me.
I just picture him
Harry's adopted
like,
name. That's like adopted
Dude, he was
kid.
such a cunt. That whole fucking polyamorous group was such a cunt.
dude. A polyamorous.
I got a
group is
story
insane
about
to me.
one.
That would fear.
Oh, I bet you do.
New Paltz. That's all I gotta say.
You know what would
Holy
be great is if
shit.
you were in a polyamorous relationship with a bunch of people who didn't speak.
They
each
like
other's
it.
language.
That would be.
So that way you could like be like the ringleader.
That's just
That's
a
the
cult.
real
That's
Tower
just a
of
cult.
Babel.
yeah, no, it's a call. I knew it as I was saying it. It's
That's-
a call.
But that is
We're gonna have
that probably is like
the shower of Babel.
realm of possibility for Travis and like in 40
Yeah,
years
I've talked
Travis
to
might be
multiple
in
different
a
girls at the
farm
same
upstate with like
No,
a woman
Well,
from
that's
every
genius,
country.
yeah. Each language you got a different girl.
Yeah,
calls
it.
They gotta like Google Translate.
you call
if
it,
they
like,
if they snoop through your phone. they're like, "Who's
Windows
this?"
on the World cult or
My
something
cousin,
like that. There's gonna be like YouTube documentaries about video essays about you. They're gonna be like, yo, Travis Hurley.
That would be nice.
One of those like a true crime
Yeah.
3-part thing.
Up in Poughkeepsie, New York.
Oh hell no! You did. Oh no! I would not end up there, man. I don't let my body do drugs.
Up in
How long does it take to get to Poughkeepsie?
4 hours, 3 hours.
You don't want to go to Poughkeepsie.
It depends if you're speeding to
possibly
New Paltz
one
for
of
a
the-
girl
one
who
of
you
the-
walk into while she's sleeping with 3 other girls in bed.
That's pretty sick.
Is that the
You weren't
story?
hyped
Are
on
you
that?
soft launching a story to us right
Wait,
now?
wait. So are you claiming? Did you think you got cheated on, or were you?
No,
hyped?
yeah. So I can't believe I'm telling this story. She told me to come up, but don't tell her when she was coming, like as some sort of like surprise
Yeah.
thing. So I was so hyped, smoking weed the whole way up, like super excited.
Yeah.
And then I opened the door, and she's naked in bed with 3 other girls, and then is upset that I came in. And I remember I just got barred out all weekend in New Paltz as a result.
That's pretty
Crazy.
Sick. So
Sad.
it was during the Zandemic.
Yes.
Were you
Sad.
listening to Lil Peep?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, no.
No. I want to say probably.
I don't know if I'd have sex with 3 other women because the chances
I-
of one of them just being smelling weird or something.
Yeah,
They smell
I would
weird.
I just
They
think
do?
it's like
Yeah, I'm good.
instead of disappointing I'm disappointing
So
all
many.
3 of them.
So many.
You know
Well,
what
it's
I mean?
I mean, they already,
It's so many.
They already don't know what they're doing. It's like I got to deal with 3 of you retards now.
Do you know how many dumb
Yeah,
questions?
you
you'll-
gotta split your 3 minutes.
Think about
One,
this. You got the pillow talk after with one
Oh,
woman.
God.
That's a lot
That's
of
already
questions.
annoying
That's
as
rapid.
fuck.
Now you got 3 of
Which
it.
one of us do you like the best?
It would,
Oh,
it would literally
fuck.
feel like a
God.
post-game press conference. You're getting fucking
Yeah.
hit with questions from everywhere. I would need a
I would
press
just-
secretary.
yeah,
for
I
that
would say
shit.
none of you. You got a friend.
I would,
make
I
it
would
4.
see if I could turn it on them and get them to just fight with each other. You know?
Yeah, I'd be like,
I'm gonna go pee. Hit him with
yo,
that.
all y'all pussies different sizes. That's why I fuck with you.
I'm not gonna tell you which
I'm
one
not
is
gonna
which.
tell you who got the biggest.
One of them was the wettest.
That's like some Love Island shit. You've been watching that?
No, I've never watched.
Come
Dude,
Island.
is that what they talk about on Love Island? I might have
They
to
talk
start
about their
watching
pussy,
it if
yeah.
it's just guys being
I
like,
watched-
man, she got
they're
a big old
dumbasses.
pussy.
I watched the Dominican one, the Alafek.
Wait, they have a
Alafoque.
Dominican Love Island?
Yeah, it's Mundo
Is it just
Alafoque.
guys in the tightest pants ever? being like,
Obviously, of
Dominican
course.
Love Island that doesn't
Way
even
better.
make sense because like
they're all married.
They're all
the whole
cheating.
point of Love Island is to not cheat on each other.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
Dominican Love Island is just like this.
they're like,
Oh,
"Pa-
free game. Yeah,
Papi,
it's
no,
open.
blur my face out. Blur my
Yeah,
face out,
they-
Papi.
and they have a
Yeah, he's
they
like,
have a
"Are you
token
feeling-
Korean
are you
girl.
feeling a connection with me? And he's like,
Yeah.
I feel a connection with everybody. I know this is like Cholo Mexican. I know that's
Yeah,
like,
they're getting-
but I don't know what a Dominican.
Hey,
accent
Papi.
is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just,
Hey,
gonna
watch-
Cholo
Just go to walk
Mexican.
around Washington Heights and
Yeah.
it'll
3 minutes and
Yeah.
it'll seep into you for the rest of your
stand
life.
next to a guy with a JBL speaker for like 10 minutes and it'll just
You'll be like, "Ah, yeah,
it'll
papi."
resonate in your bones.
Today I wanted to
The
film
Don
a funny
Omar
video. I was
playing.
telling him this before. I'm going to film it next week. So obviously I drive vans at work, right? And one of them has Hebrew all over it. And the speakers on this thing are nuts because it's 2024.
He said the Hebrew thing twice.
Yeah.
Just
You
so
like
we know.
reiterating on the Hebrew stuff.
Yeah.
It's because this is a paid podcast. We're getting... That's why.
Yeah.
But his employer, my employer, they chip in. But regardless, so I wanted to film this video. I was
we'll
doing
advertise
this,
your business on
I was
here.
doing this seriously, not even as a joke. Blasting Dominican Dembo in this fucking van. Max volume at a red light.
Here in the fucking Bing Bang Booms.
No, Ecuador just won against Germany. That's why.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
probably.
Yeah, there's a
That-
very Ecuadorian area.
yeah, you probably are hearing Bing Bang Booms from Ecuadorians
Yeah.
outside.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful women.
What do you think we'd hear if Germany won?
Dead fucking, yeah.
Ecuadorians?
I don't know.
Ecuadorians killing
You'd probably
themselves?
see a video of a bunch of like
Dead Turks.
really white people in Times Square being like, "Yes, we won. Yes."
They really are pretty awful, the Germans.
They just
They-
have no personality.
Yes. And I noticed
Like,
this-
Well, they're just cunty. I had a guy
Yes,
yell at me.
man.
I was bartending one time, and he's like, "Could you?" I mean, this was at the end of SantaCon. I
Yeah.
worked SantaCon.
oh my god.
Like 13-hour shifts, like 4 a.m.
Deutsche
And I'm just
Santa.
sitting there, and I'm like, you know what? As a
SantaCon's probably
bartender,
the worst day of the year.
as
Yeah.
a bartender, you don't know every single cocktail that's ever existed ever. And he comes up to me, he's like, "Can I have a Cuba Libre?" And I was like, I don't think we have that here. And he was like, "A Cuba Libre," and I was like, "Yeah, man, I don't know what that is. I mean, what's in it?" I go, "What's in it?" He goes, he's like, "You don't know Cuba Libre?" And I'm like, "Just tell me what the fuck's in it, or I'm
Rum
gonna
and
fucking kill you."
coffee.
Yeah. Well, he goes, "Do you have rum?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you have Coke?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Can you mix them?" And I was like, and I'm losing my shit, right? I'm just being calm, and I'm like, Okay, it's a rum and coke. You know? He knew that, so I was like, I'm gonna make this. I don't want to make this. I'm gonna make this. I'm like, I'll make you the Cuba Libre. I make it, and as I'm making it, he's just like, you Americans are so funny.
Oh my
And I was just like,
God.
dude, I will literally fucking kill you and call you. I will literally slit your throat and call you a fucking Nazi. I'll goddamn do the fucking Tropic Thunder thing where I put your head on a spike and eat the innards coming out. Like, you have no idea you're dealing
Listen
with.
here, Hans.
You're dealing with a legit crazy person. It made me so mad.
Damn, dude.
Germans, I noticed, are the only people that fucking don't like when you speak their language. Number one, they always fucking speak to you back.
I wouldn't want to speak that fucking Nazi language.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
And what was I gonna say? Fuck, man, I don't remember anymore. Damn it, it was about drunk Germans. Benjamin Franklin was a big fucking hater of the Germans. Found that out 2 days ago.
Okay.
Oh, why was he a
You
hater?
also-
Because
you-
he spent time with them?
Travis did say German women are the gross.
I
some of
said
the grossest.
Irish women are the most disgusting fucking women on the
But you
planet.
also said German women also.
They're also up there, unless they
Yeah.
have Turkish or Syrian.
I
DNA, then,
disagree.
yeah. Okay.
But
As you can.
I can't imagine having sex with a German.
See?
Harder.
Yeah.
Hard. Oh, yes, I like that.
Yeah, exactly. What
Yes,
the fuck?
that is good.
yeah,
Oh,
that'd
ich
be
liebe
good.
das. Oh, ich
That'd be-
liebe
that-
die. Yeah, ich
Why
liebe
is your
die.
vagina? It's like a rock. It's like a cave.
Yeah.
Right?
The walls are like granite.
I want to have like the most weaponized
Like
autistic
password
kid of all
coded
time.
up too. Like you put a 25 cents in, like Lidl or fucking Aldi.
I love how your kisses are cold and
And
clammy.
strong.
And then you yell at me after. I'm loving that.
You're explaining calculus to me.
Or a Bavarian one is just like
The derivative, you take the power and you move it to the coefficient.
the square root of
Oh,
69
dude.
is.
The South Park episode where they named German people the least funny. You ever see that one?
I've watched South Park, but I don't
dude,
remember.
South
I
Park-
think I watched it like all the way through one time
Yeah.
when I was like in high school.
I love it.
There's an episode where Jimmy, the retarded guy with like the
I
walker.
know who Jimmy is.
Yeah. So he had like, hey,
Or is that Timmy?
No, it's Jimmy. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
Timmy goes, Timmy.
Yeah. He said, "Hey guys, this is," and he had like an award show. And he did the least funny country on earth,
Yeah.
and he named Germany.
Yeah.
And then Germany sent like a response, and they're like, "We are not the least funny country." They had like a press conference, and then that's a great South Park. I'm just explaining the South Park
The
episode.
way you told it was killing.
It's killing it. Yeah, basically Germany is like
North Park.
Their bit is that they're gonna blow the Earth up. That was their funny bit. They created a robot that made the funniest bit
Speaking
ever.
of that, I
It was
recently
just
had a
killing
theory
humanity.
that
They are good at
Which I guess AI is that. Yeah, that's
wow.
we are. That is the
That's
bit,
deep.
right?
That's true and deep.
That's what Sam Altman is. He
that's
watched
why
that
his last
episode.
name is German, Altmann.
Yo, how are we giving money to a guy who fucked his sister?
Did he fuck
I
his
agree.
sister?
Yeah, go look that up. Sam
Yeah.
Altman got
What does his sister look like?
A disgusting German woman. It's okay.
he raped his child's sister. That's fucked up.
Yeah, this is real
Oh,
shit.
okay,
And
didn't have
asked
sex with her. He that's a little different than he fucked his sister.
Oh, dude. Yeah, you thought it was
Yeah, you
consensual?
raped a woman. You're like, he had
it.
sex. I'm like, I don't know that he. Yeah.
No, this is
Yeah.
real. And then asked her to cover it up.
Wow.
Real shit. That's why we
now
use
I feel
Claude.
bad for asking what his sister looked. You know
no,
what I mean? You made
it's like
me look
she
bad.
could be like Ben
Why you think you
Shapiro's
got
sister.
you might got chances with her?
You ever
low-key.
see you ever see Ben Shapiro's sister's nudes?
Ben
she had some-
Shapiro has
she's
an
Jewish,
ugly
I'm not looking.
Sister. Everyone's like,
I
She
can't.
just
I
got
can't
giant
look at
titties.
women, man.
She's hideous.
She looks like
She's
Ben
fucking
Shapiro
hideous.
with giant titties. That's
my
really
wife.
it.
She's hideous. Everyone's like, she's
Yeah.
so hot. And I'm
No,
like,
she's not hot, but she has
man.
like absolutely massive cannons. It's pretty funny her nudes leaked.
Can we get Pat
That is
to
funny.
That is
to
that
touch
like
the TV?
what?
I
we
mean,
get
it's
Pat
a
to
little.
touch the
I
TV?
would, you know,
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
little. I would be upset
If
I
you
were
leaked
her.
your nudes,
If I was her and they leaked, because I'm sure it's just like people just trying to.
Honestly,
troll.
we're at the point. If anything ever leaks, you can just go, "No, that was
AI.
AI. I didn't."
Yeah.
That's great.
They're trying to attack my character.
Yeah.
Character assassination.
I would be fucked because AI. Could
I get
be
a little
Asian
success, and now they're coming
infiltration.
for me.
I think with AI they could have made my wiener a little bigger, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I guess this'll do.
Crooked. Make it crooked.
They must have taken a lot of prompts to get it that small. A lot of prompts.
No, smaller, pinker.
164 times.
I don't know how many prompts it took you, but it definitely was not the first iteration.
My C-section scar is not that
Oh
clean.
man, I have that.
Or
you know?
not C-section, circumcision scar.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a C-section scar. I was a pregnant
could,
man.
I could see you being a C-section
wait,
baby.
C-section,
No.
circumsection,
Yeah.
isn't it?
No.
They cut you on the way out.
No,
on
my mom
accident.
was a.
He looked like a big boy to you.
Your mom was a home birth.
My mom was no. Yeah, she was all natural. She had
my
me in a
mom was.
bathtub.
No, my mom was not.
My mom was
I
eating.
do know people from college like that, and it's just like, come
My mom was eating her placenta before it was cool.
Oh,
Wait, they don't do home births where you're living right now?
on Beaver Street.
Yeah, in Brooklyn.
They might.
It's natural, man.
At that little
like
bodega
CMOS.
where they hang out.
Okay, I got it.
So did the lady show up on you at your last apartment, or did like you get told like, hey, you got a day to leave?
You basically just had like a date to leave, and then.
It would have been
sold the
crazy if
property?
she just showed up and she's like, now why the fuck?
Well, I mean, like I could have had. I didn't want to deal with her anymore. Like she was just hell to deal with, you know. And so
Yeah.
like I was like, look, I'll get out by July, and I didn't know that the place I was moving into was going to be like that much worse.
Was
I thought
it
it was
that
going
much
to be
worse?
like fine. What?
How much worse is it?
It's the worst.
From 1 to 2.
That's
bad, man.
That's a
That's
nice
bad.
rating range.
That's double.
it's
That's
definitely a
double as
2.
bad.
On a scale from 9 to 10, how did we do today? 9, 90%.
Yeah.
Still an A.
Not bad, right?
We rate everything in binary.
That's an A minus.
It's a 0 or a 1.
A minus. Still
You don't want a 90.
Still an A.
I'm a perfectionist.
I did Dork Court last night. Dork Court's the one where they bully you from the chat. Remember when me, you, and Justin
I
did that?
hate this bullshit concept. Yep.
yeah.
See, same response. Why would you want to get bullied?
Yeah, because they all made fun of my posture.
Oh, come
I was like,
on.
I could legit slit all your throats and not.
Oh
think
no, yeah,
about
it's just
it.
a bunch of like fat nerds.
You're at that
Mostly-
posture
it was actually,
strategically.
it was mostly Justin.
That too.
Yeah.
But someone said something
Friendly
about
fire.
Justin.
Yeah.
Someone said something the meanest thing I've ever heard about Justin, and it said,
Oh, no.
he looks like his skin doesn't fit his bones,
He did used to be fat as fuck.
which is.
Yikes. That's rough.
Someone
man.
brought that one back up last night. I was like, oh, I forgot about that one. That one's so mean.
That's so
Just
sad.
say it again to every single fucking
Yep.
podcast.
Yep, I'm gonna. That's.
That's
Every
so-
time he goes on Dork Court, just say it 30 times till he kills himself.
I did tell Gino Bisconti that he's barely white last night.
That's an insult?
Do you know who Gino Bisconti is?
No.
He's like-
Italian?
He's like some like just drunk like 60-year-old like one of those like club hack comics that's like drunk old guy that's like never made anything other than being like a New York
Yeah.
City club comic.
Yeah.
And he's just making a bunch of racist jokes, and I got on stage and I'm like, you keep talking about black people, but like you're barely white.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, the context really helps.
Yeah.
thank
No,
you,
yeah.
I was
No,
like, what do you mean?
I was
That's
it
an
came from a
insult.
better place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Than me just being like, look at this fucking Italian guy.
He's trying to get into the white club by making racist jokes, and it's like, you're not getting in, but
Yeah.
we're not happy with you.
No.
Yeah.
The
Rough
White
stuff.
Club, man, is
the
I
white
don't know.
club.
These like I don't know. These like this whole club of like weird Long Island.
I was there
comics.
last
It's like,
week.
I don't
Trust
know
me.
Yeah. Well, it's like a whole club. They're like, you don't know this guy? He's a legend on Long Island. It's
Oh.
like, what?
Ew.
I give a fuck.
No,
That's a
there's
red flag.
There's no.
He's a
legends.
legend in West Salem, Wisconsin. It's like,
Oh,
what?
dude. Here, I'll talk about this one. This one's insane. Fucking, there's a retard Italian hack from Long Island, Joey
There's
Pork
an
Chops.
Italian guy.
Yeah,
I was gonna say it's
Yeah,
very
there's an
redundant.
He
Italian
goes. He
guy,
goes by the
yeah.
name Joey Pork Chops, and I have no. I'm not gonna chop his
John
pork chops
Pork?
with a Z. Yeah, he's John Pork.
John Pork.
The OG John Pork.
Yeah,
you're right.
John Pork got, but Joey Pork Chops got just for laughs. Do you know how
Why?
I saw that and I'm like, well, I should just quit. I should just throw myself off.
Dude, they just give it. They give it to like 3 people who are actually good, and then they give it to people who like just
Or
have
Italian.
some. No, they have like something.
This
about,
guy's
like,
not
some type
good.
Of story about them, or like they have like some really unique ethnicity thing about them, and they're like, oh, that's cool. They're half
There's
Puerto Rican,
nothing
half
you-
from Mars. We have to get the diversity from half from Mars. It's like, who gives a shit?
I've learned that from my job. They do that 100% at my job.
Do they?
Yep. I narrowed it
That's
down.
how you got hired.
Yeah, I was literally narrowing it down.
This
They
guy-
needed a New Yorican Jew. So they got
well,
me.
No shit, he got just for last year's 400,000 followers.
No, wait, he has 400K now. Oh, okay.
It's
Well,
because
what
he
did have
pays.
last week 40.
No,
he
like,
pays, he pays
A year
for
ago,
video.
he had like literally like
No,
not
he
even
paid-
5.
he pays
like
for
I
shit.
was at a fucking.
Some of his videos have like 50
Yeah,
likes.
no, he doesn't get many likes.
yeah,
Like
no.
it's very.
You remember the kid from Brooklyn? Hey, it's the kid from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So good.
No, I think it's because he opened for Little Mo. That's probably.
This is like the guy that when I was coming up in Wisconsin, you know, big scene there. There'd be like one guy who's like fucking trash.
Yeah.
And then everyone would be like, dude, he's the greatest thing ever. He's a legend.
Oh,
And
they
it's
do
like,
that
this
on Long
guy?
Island, too.
Yeah, they're like, what, this guy?
They do
It's
that in
like,
every,
what?
like they do that in Jersey too.
I feel
They
like
do it in every small town. They're like, dude,
fucking talk
this guy-
him. He's a fucking
yeah,
killer.
this guy would move to New York and he would
Yeah.
just decimate the whole. He's too good though. He doesn't need to go to New York. He's a killer here. It's like, yeah, man, he should.
Yeah,
might
you
wanna
gotta
move.
question the people
Yeah.
who are saying that, because a lot of the things I feel like is just blind support.
It's also
just
just
be like, no, yeah, I'm your friend.
It's also
You're
just
great.
no. It's just cope because they don't have the like. If you're doing,
It's cope.
if you go to New York,
Mhm.
you have to like. It's not just going to New York. You have to go to Mike's every fucking night. It's not like
Yeah.
It takes a lot. Like a lot of these guys are fat and lazy, and they want to go like drive to a fucking bar, and do their 7-minute
That's
open
what
mic set.
I mean,
and,
like, and I thought I was a killer in Wisconsin, and then I moved here, and I was just like,
Yeah.
I can't get a laugh. And,
It's-
like,
it-
honestly, a lot of the jokes I did
humbles
back
you.
then still work. It's just I had to change the way I was doing them, or like because in Wisconsin you can basically do like your theater act, like as if you're
Yeah.
on a Netflix special in front of 100 people, not 100,000 people.
yeah.
But like in New York, like you really have to do it like they're like as if you're talking to just one guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like they really like to feel engaged. Like they think they're too smart for shit.
Yeah.
But it's just like a whole thing. you
But I
know?
also noticed that with like guys who stay in the city and then they like tailor their whole thing to the city and then they make an act that's way too smart for like just
Yeah,
retards
I
in a
think that's
VFW
true.
hall. Because
Yeah.
that happens to me sometimes. I'll like I'll do jokes that like have a college word in it on Long
Yeah,
Island. And I'll
I
have
do
just
that.
some retard coming up to me and be like, "Listen, man, keep trying.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying up there." You're talking about
all this
Aleppo?
stuff about Mars with the fucking who's and what's
Yeah,
it's in the
exactly,
Xanabars.
Yeah, it was like.
Oh, nobody's ever heard of Haiti.
Have you ever thought about talking about your mom's gravy? It's like,
Exactly. Yeah. My
sorry,
mother-
man, sorry.
You ever thought about biscuits and
My
gravy
mother's
full of
lost in
jokes?
my sister's vagina.
I didn't hear not one slur.
Dude, I've had a guy walk up to me. He goes, in Puerto Rican, it's good you're working.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
that's not even a stereotype.
Yes, yes.
I've never heard of being like, yeah, Puerto Ricans don't work.
Yeah.
No, Puerto Ricans have 3 jobs to support
he
their
meant black.
6 families.
He meant black for sure.
I see it.
Yeah, he's just retarded.
Yeah,
he's from probably Mastic, so he's poor and
Classic
white.
fucking
Which from where?
shoot up territory.
Mastic. It's like
Mastic.
It's
Shoot
like
up-
it's
shoot
like
up bill.
how do I describe it?
I like to go to the
It's
beach,
like-
smoke crack, fuck my wife.
I'd argue it's like
I hate all it.
it's-
I used to have some empathy for the homeless, and I moved here, and I was like, shoot them all. Just shoot them all.
No, I'm not a fan of. I don't like when they if one time I was on the subway and I was holding the fucking pole, and a homeless guy and then he grabbed but he touched my hand. I wanted to fucking.
Guess what you do?
I almost turned into Daniel
I
Penny
do
on
this
that train. I was just fucking
I do this every fucking day, Bernie Goetz. I do this every day.
Bernie Goetz.
I out crazy.
Hey, no,
them.
you're not. Funny. Do you know about Bernie Goetz?
What's Bernie Goetz?
Bernhard
Hold on,
Goetz?
let me finish.
Okay,
my
yeah, let's
story.
tell us-
Let me finish my story here,
We'll lap back.
and then
onto
I'll
that.
tell you about my hometown hero. So, no, that's a joke for those out there.
No,
But-
he's dead serious.
No. So you have to fucking outperform them, because what they're doing, unless they're like legitimately mentally insane, the aggressive homeless fucking assholes, is they want attention. They want.
Oh, they love
So you're
They
saying
want-
also make a scene on the
I
train?
swear to God,
That's
I don't
your
give them a fuck.
checkmate?
I give them it back.
Take
No,
it
I give it
first.
You
back
gotta
to them.
make everyone else even more uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, I give it right back to them. I'll fucking be like this. I'll be like,
No,
right to their face. Right
I'll
to
yell
their
at them.
face.
I'll yell at them because they're not used to getting yelled at. Like
That's true, too.
They're always
Yeah,
like
you could
preying
do
on
that,
people
yeah.
who like
Correct.
they think are vulnerable. So like if I scream at them, then
True,
they
you're right.
really think, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. It's like
yeah.
they start acting like it's like, dude, I will make you a victim.
What's that?
I swear to God, I will make you a victim.
I was going to a job site uptown a while ago, and I was riding like the 3 train.
yeah.
But there was just some hood, like, it was like middle of the day, like 1 p.m.
Yeah.
There's just some hood dude on the train. At the end, he's just yelling, "These fucking faggots!"
No, this is
He's
every
fucking
day. Yeah,
They
absolutely.
love it.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
love
so
it.
that's why I'll just be like, what? Right back.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a faggot.
No,
What?
I was just watching him. Like, everyone else was, like, walking away. I'm like, no, like,
No,
this-
it
this
depends
is
on the
funny.
mood I'm in.
This is
obviously.
funny.
Yeah,
like,
dude,
if I'm
sometimes
pissed
it's
off,
funny.
yeah.
It's me when I'm like,
I don't
they
like when
start
they're
targeting
violent.
like the women on the train.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
like, now I got
Then you gotta do something.
fuck them up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where I sell clothes, A couple weeks ago, I recorded a beautiful video of some guy jacking it right there in front of everyone.
I like that's crazy. You recorded it. Yeah,
That's crazy.
I want to show people, but nobody wants to see.
Can you show us right now?
You said you didn't want to see last time I showed you.
I didn't. Wait, I didn't know that you offered. I don't actually want to see
so
it.
long. What am I going to search?
Just show us the start.
It's going to take. It's like 3 weeks ago. You know how many photos I take an hour? It's fucking.
You're like a woman.
Trust me.
I actually went through today and deleted like 4,000 photos out of my phone. I don't need this shit.
Yeah, no, it's going to take me so long to figure out.
I just never back my phone up, so like
I constantly do.
Once every, like 2 years when my phone breaks, and I have to get a new one, I go, well, I guess I'm starting from scratch.
Oh, new brand new me.
No memories.
Need a fresh start.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Like
I keep mine from when I have dementia and when I have Alzheimer. I do it on purpose.
Like, I'm not gay.
So
I don't look back at
see
pictures.
what life was. I do it on purpose.
Yeah, when people share memories on like Facebook and shit, I'm like, you guys look at that?
It's like social virtue signaling. They want the people that are in the memories to come back into their lives.
You guys care about sentimental stuff like that?
Look,
No.
we were friends. I know I'm a
Couldn't
drug
be
addict
me.
now, but we were friends. There was a drug addict that came back into my life, and he died like 2 months after we were hanging out. I remember.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah, I
that's
remember that.
that's one actually I'm really sad about. Still,
We were
so.
good friends.
Yeah, me too, or whatever.
Yeah, but let's talk about Bernhard Goetz.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Bernie Goetz.
Yeah, Bernhard Goetz was a guy, I believe, in
From
like
Kew Gardens, I
1990 or 91 or some shit, and he was getting mugged on the train.
Or
And
he
then,
thought he was getting mugged.
No, he was getting mugged. He was getting robbed on the train by like a bunch, like a group of black kids.
Black
But then-
Americans.
YNs.
Yeah, YNs.
Yes, no, that's true.
YNs up in Harlem, and he was just carrying an unregistered firearm.
Yeah.
They
to be
both dressed
safe.
for it.
And yeah, so he.
Both what?
Well,
They
here's the
both
thing.
dressed for
He
it.
kind of came prepared.
What do you
So
You don't know what that?
he kept
you don't know
getting
what that
robbed.
phrase means?
I believe the story is he kept getting robbed on the train. So then eventually he got a gun, and then he got robbed again, and then he just opened fire and like executed a bunch of them on the train.
Executed is correct.
But then like straight up like
Point
John
blank.
Wick, like point blank executed him. Like he shot him and then shot him
So
again.
bad.
And then the New York public was on his side. Like
he's
the
a white
newspaper.
Jewish guy.
Well, yeah, because they were probably getting robbed too on the
The
train.
New York
They're like, I'm
papers.
sick of this shit.
Basically, and then he
Painted as a
he
hero.
somehow he like got off on like minimal charges.
Yup.
Didn't do
Lived
like
a
any jail
peaceful
time.
life. Or
No,
some
he
shit.
ran
Okay,
for
but
mayor. He
dude,
ran for
yeah.
mayor
If
after.
if someone was like robbing
ran
me
for mayor
over
on
and
I
over,
Shot.
did the kids have weapons when they were robbing it?
One of them had like a knife or something. Like
Yeah, I'd shoot him.
No, yeah, but executing them, just going.
It's not in the leg or anything. Just boom,
like
boom, boom.
because you shoot one, they're all running. Like you don't need
You
to
shoot at the ground.
you don't need to shoot all
At
of
the
them.
ceiling.
I love it.
Dude, I'm
That's
just
the
picturing him
funniest
like
shit ever.
Red Dead
Bernhard
Redemption,
Goetz.
Deadeye.
This was before first-person shooters. There's no blaming this on fucking video games. This is before that.
So
Like, what the fuck
funny.
was in his brain?
You know what? Good on him.
lead poisoning,
Dude, fucking good on him. I'm
heavy
so
metal
happy.
and lead poisoning.
Melted milk duds. is
Dude,
in
I
his
just
brain.
like after moving here, I'm like, and again, I am like no one believes me. I'm like a liberal progressive guy. I'm like, I think we should take all the money we're spending on homeless now.
Yeah.
And we just we strip them of it. Okay, we invest all of it in homeless for like 20 years from now, so that 20 years from now we don't have that problem.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But then we take all the homeless people we have now and we shoot them. We fucking shoot
Here's what
'em.
I think
You said
we
you didn't
should
like Taxi Driver. What are you talking about?
I just don't like. It's
It sounds
such
like
a
you-
slow burn. I watched it when I was young.
Oh,
You're
you don't
just
like
saying the
Taxi
message
Driver?
right now.
That's
Well, it's just I don't know. I'll look. I'll
One day a
rewatch it. I'll
flood's gonna
rewatch
come.
it. I'll
You're just
rewatch
saying
it.
you hate incels, bro. It's cool.
Yeah, isn't he an incel? in the movie? I'm just
Not
like
really.
it's like I
Homeless
didn't like
people are
joke.
incels.
It's just boring. I don't
He
know.
does-
It's just
A
he
homeless
does-
person
just a
can't even
boring
fuck a
movie.
prostitute.
He does bring a date to a porno movie theater. I think
Yeah,
that's
it's just I don't know. It's like it's almost like horror where it's like, ooh, did we shock you enough? And
Yeah.
it's like I don't know. The plot's just like dumb.
It's one of my.
You're not
favorite
a film
movies,
guy,
not for
are
the
you?
Plot though.
No, I'm like a.
Do you like action movies?
Yeah, I like that movie. Go boom. Fuck you, fucking asshole.
I like action movies.
I leaned
I
out.
like when he go dance. I
That's a
hate go
setup.
fat.
That's a
I don't know, cause
dog
like
whistle. No.
No, I like great movie. It's just like
I want the Avengers.
it's just like if a movie.
Yeah, are you into Marvel Universe?
I'm sorry that movies that bore me to fucking tears I don't enjoy. They're like, oh, don't you love that movie that wasn't enjoyable for the whole thing? But
No, I
like
get
the
it.
It's called
message was
Hot
so
Girl
cool.
Cinema. Come on.
The whole message
Yeah.
was so cool in the end. It's like, no, I had this argument with Dan where he was like,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about because Dan was on the podcast and he was just
2001.
him and Travis were just
Oh,
going
we were
off
bonding over movies,
2001
man.
Space Odyssey.
Yeah, that's a boring movie.
Fucking
Haven't
worst
seen it
movie
yet.
of all time.
I
He's like, no,
the
but it's so
shots
cool.
are
It like
cool.
shows you the thing instead of telling it. It's like, yeah, okay, then make it an Instagram carousel. Make it like 9 little swipes that I can fucking look and be like, oh yeah, the little
did
block
that, though.
doesn't know what to do and it turns him into a baby.
That was
I'd
an
rather-
Israeli
oh, it's
produced
so
theme.
deep. Give me a movie I enjoy.
I'd rather
9/11.
watch. I'd rather watch.
9/11.
I'd rather watch like a Michael
Israeli produced
Bay
art,
fucking retard action movie than
not me.
Than
Look,
I'd rather
like,
watch
if I gotta
camera
watch
angles
I know
and
what I mean,
editing.
like Extraction, I'm gonna kill myself too.
dude, I'll watch some shit. I'll watch
Dude, I
the
tried
dumbest
watching
shit like that.
that new one. I will find you. It's the worst shit of all time. I
I-
watched like 2 episodes.
dude,
It's just so bad.
Michael Bay put out a movie called Ambulance, and there's no plot development, and it's just and they just steal an ambulance, and then somehow the Mexican cartel comes out at the end and
So
saves
bad.
them from the cops.
Sponsored
So
by the
bad.
U.S.
They're
government.
like, what if we oversaturated you with dope? It's
Dude,
like,
it just,
yeah,
dude, it's just like if
it's a
me and my
movie for
brother-
drug addicts.
Constant.
I guess so. Yeah, me and my brother did get really high when we walked before we
Look
went
at
in,
that.
and we were
Look
just
at that.
I
yeah,
don't want.
yeah, weed's fucking killing people.
We ate Molly in it.
Do you see the Pornhub shooter guy that happened?
Elaborate.
Oh yeah.
Breaking news. SNN.
Oh, you didn't see that like a couple days ago? Am I
No.
the only one that reads the fucking
I
news
only
here?
read Telegram news.
I'm reading the fucking news. Yeah.
No, some incel shooter in Canada. When he was trying to snipe the CEO of Pornhub from a building across from their office,
Bold.
Why?
and then because he was blaming porn on like all his
life.
problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was saying it
He's like,
ruined.
buddy, you can just not watch.
To be
it.
fair, porn addiction has ruined men as like a.
Yeah, it definitely ruins
But-
people's lives, but it's like, you can just fucking turn it off.
Oh
right?
yeah.
You ever think
But,
about that?
Uh,
Watch something better.
But no, the problem is that it ruined all these dudes, and now all these women think every guy is like, I just goon all day. I can't think of a fucking.
I don't know if that's I think that you think that's
No. I go on good dates with chicks, and they'll show me these crazy texts they get from bad dates,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm like, and it'll just be like a very.
Well, that's even better for you because then it's like makes you look good.
no, it makes me look good, but
Yeah.
it's like I see what
Until
they deal
you
with.
send one.
Yeah.
No, it makes me because a long time I
Well, yeah, I mean, you're talking about porn. Look at that.
that's artwork, brother.
That's art. Yeah.
That's artwork.
That's why porn's not
kosher.
illegal because it's art.
That's fine art.
Who ran that shit for years?
Who ran what?
Who
But
ran Playboy?
back to the Pornhub thing.
Pointing vaguely to his kitchen.
I do have a Playboy calendar in my kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Checks
it's
out.
kosher.
Kosher,
Some
it's
titties
okay.
over there.
Out.
But no, the Pornhub shooter. So the guy got caught by the cops, and then he went down and just
On the cops?
and then just banged. Yeah. He started eating
I
a
saw
woman
this in
cop's
porn.
pussy. Yeah. He held him at gunpoint, started eating the woman
Like they're
cop's
delivering
pussy.
a pizza. Huh?
Right?
But no,
Is this
so,
thing
so, yeah,
loaded?
he went out.
You gotta check out my gun, huh?
He went out like when
Well
you get
done.
bored of a Grand Theft Auto game and you get 5 stars, and you just start shooting everyone.
Fuck,
And
that sucks.
there was but a woman cop was responding, and
Uh-huh.
like some rabbi ran out of like the Pornhub office,
Uh-huh.
and she like got startled. She popped up.
Why was
behind
there
cover.
a rabbi in the Pornhub office?
Shot the
You know
rabbi?
why? Yeah,
Yes.
she executed the rabbi,
Executed.
like point blank shot him in the head.
Get on your knees. I'm
Like-
just a rabbi. Boom.
No,
This is for Bernhard Goetz.
No, it was
Yeah.
like Gears
He
of
was-
War.
he
Like
was.
she popped up over cover and it just shot him in the head. Like she
yeah.
wasn't even. And then she realized what she did, and it was like, oh, it's all on video. It's
Yeah.
So she's an
that's the
anti-Semitic
type of
cop.
stuff I get sent.
No, I haven't seen that at all. I've seen constant Turkish leader clips.
Turkish.
Yeah.
You see the protest in Albania?
Of course.
Yeah.
Anti-Kushner.
Is that what they're anti-Kushner?
That is what it is. I swear to God.
Well, no, the president's been in like power for like 16
No, that's
years
not
or
why they're
some shit. Yeah, that's what it is.
Wrong.
They're protesting because he is pro-Israel.
Yeah, no,
and he
he's
is
giving
pro-Kushner.
giving Trump a bunch of land or something.
Yes,
shit.
of course.
Yeah.
Kushner and Trump. Yeah, same thing.
Good.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This is a
Each
financial
land.
podcast.
I feel like people from your social media presence think you're like pro-Trump.
No.
Like,
Not half and half.
Yeah,
Like
you
I feel
think
like you get the Shane Gillis, like where like people are like, he's definitely one of us.
Yeah.
He's
No,
good.
nobody thinks that you're allowed to be like liberal and a cunt. Nobody,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like somehow like doesn't exist. It's like I do it all the time. I just recognize it's a
course.
better policy, That's just for me. I'm like
and the
it's
people
a-
who get it are more fun and
Yeah,
normal.
they're like, look, it's like I just feel like Republican policies are very like short-term solutions.
Oh,
Like,
it's all
let's-
just- yeah.
Let's get rid of the homeless by like just we'll move them from the street. It's like, yeah, but they're not gonna. That's not gonna get rid of of them. It's just
They're
going to
just
push
gonna
them
hang out
somewhere
right
else
in
and
front
someone
of
else
it,
has
yeah.
to deal with it. It's like, look, I'm not like a liberal who's like, I love homeless, but I want to shoot them all. I want to shoot them all.
Yo, I actually think we should do what New York used to do, where they used to just give homeless guys Greyhound tickets to California. They used to
Orphan trains
They
is
used
what I was referring
to they
to.
used to arrest them and go, "Hey man, you want to like not be arrested?
fuck
We got a one-way ticket to San
Wait
Diego."
a second. Why don't you just do that?
Because California got really upset about.
you.
What they should do is send them north.
Oh,
where
I
it's
should
colder
start
and
funding
stuff like
that?
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
you just
yeah.
say, "Come with me, come
Okay,
with me."
so
We're gonna go
Pata
get food, and then you bring them to 38th and 9th.
Pata Hot
and you go,
Coffee
"Get on this
and
bus
Noah
100
Reedy.
right fucking now.
Pot of hot
38th
coffee and
night,
Noah
Port
Reedy.
Authority,
We're
right?
starting to
financing
GoFundMe. We're gonna film viral content.
homeless
to
orphan
us giving
trains.
one-way
like
Amtrak tickets to San Diego.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And
To
say
a
it's
guy who
religious-
hasn't showered in 3 weeks. There you
Yes,
go.
this is a religious thing we're doing. We're doing this
We
for
go,
Hashem.
yo, you want to live Mahalo salt life?
Yeah, and I know a great place. There's a Chabad Lubavitch here. It's beautiful.
That was actually culture shock to me. I didn't realize beach bums were a real thing until I went to
I
LA
bought a
for the first
skateboard.
time. and I
Way
was like-
better than what we have
And I was
here.
like,
Yep.
wait, they're like,
Yeah.
because like on Long Island,
No.
people like
Actually, no,
beach bum
not at
is
all.
like what, like a middle-aged woman who goes to the beach says.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm a beach bum. I go to the
Plasticky
beach
and
every day.
disgusting
Yeah.
rubbery
Yeah.
bitch.
And then I
No,
went
they're
to
like
LA
legit
and there was like
homeless
a
people. They
legitimate
just-
like tent, like hammock set up on the beach, and it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, this guy just lives here.
Yeah.
Who's your
But
favorite?
they're much nicer.
You have a favorite at least?
I mean, if you lived,
yeah, a favorite
live-
homeless person that you've met at least for here.
Any of the ones that hang out outside Black Cat, they come up, they're like,
Oh,
"Can
they
I?" And I go,
suck.
"No, walk. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Walk away."
but they laugh.
they also
They don't laugh.
the ones at Black Cat start unreasonably high. They'll be like, give me $6. And
Yeah.
like, no.
Oh.
You think I have a 5 and a single?
Yeah. No, you're crazy.
Like, fuck you.
I wonder where that comes from. That mindset. $6
Somebody's
gets them 2
giving
beers,
somebody's
maybe.
feeding 'em.
No, because they're trying to have you be like, well, I'll give you $2.
I got
Yeah,
a
they're
20.
trying to haggle.
Yeah,
Oh,
haggle.
A low ball.
Yeah.
Highball.
Do you know who's the worst hagglers? Fucking Indian guys.
I was gonna say gypsies. Very close.
Dude, selling when you do sales and you see an Indian guy walking, you just make the price like double to start, because you know he's gonna be like, brother, you have to give me friend deal, give me best deal. I am friend. You give me good deal, and you
Eat at
go.
my house anytime.
They're like, how about half off? And like dude, they won't leave until they get like.
Actually, that's perfect. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Time for break.
So like you just bake in a shit like a much higher
Yeah.
number and go, I
That's
can't
smart.
give it to you, and then they go, brother, come on. And they're like,
That's great.
they do a weird handshake where they hold your hand for too long.
I hate that.
Yeah, that makes me very uncomfortable when they do that.
I'll do it right fucking back.
Or they just-
I don't give a shit. I'll do it
And then
right
they're
back.
talking to you while I can't do it.
I'll do it right back. Autistic people do that too. I learned. 100%.
I thought autistic people don't really like. They kind of like.
Well, they're not looking at you when they shake your hand. Obviously.
Oh, they don't make that.
No, they just shake it and hold it there sometimes. Swear to God.
They just dead fish you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like
They go-
firm. Like
They go, hey, go. They just put no muscle into it.
yes,
They go,
and you feel like
I
an
just spit
asshole if
everywhere.
you pull
That's
out.
kinda
I didn't
how I
notice. I
shake
don't have my
hands.
glasses on.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't
kinda
matter.
I do it a little bit.
You just go. I go. This is how I do handshakes. I go. Nice to meet you.
Aw,
nice to meet you.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah. Kiss the ring.
Oh, shit.
What were you gonna say?
Faggot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I've
Good.
censored myself. Like I haven't said
Yeah.
a million slurs on this podcast.
Yeah. If they're listening this far in, they.
That's what I always say. I go, if you made it 50 minutes in, you're
Yeah, once we get-
we're way past.
Once we
50
get to
minutes.
What are
90
we at,
minutes,
Travis?
it's
what are
Where are we at? I have to go home
Yeah.
sometime.
Aw, we're at 72 minutes.
No, are we at 7? We're at an hour 12?
Yes, sir.
We'll do 15 more minutes, I guess.
15.
That's a
How about
lot.
like 3? I do. I live
want-
in Bushwick.
Okay, we
right?
can leave if you want.
Well, no, I'm not mad. I'm just 15. Those I do. I gotta.
Whenever you
I still
want
have
to
to eat dinner yet.
Oh, okay. We
you
can end
believe
this.
that?
You want to do plugs and shit and get out of here?
What's plugs?
Do you have any shows to plug?
I got a barking spot on Sunday.
Okay. Do you have an Instagram you want to plug?
I'll plug my It's at Noah Reedy.
Are you
At Noah.Reedy97 maybe?
Hold on.
Are you still
Oh, I thought you were
selling
going to actually check your phone.
Are you still selling like socks or underwear or whatever that
No,
business
that was
venture
a
was?
limited time selling my gay underwear or the underwear to gay men.
Gay underwear? What?
Yeah,
No, the underwear.
You got
We didn't
gay
even-
underwear and straight underwear.
We didn't even
really,
touch on
I
that.
was really
It's like
broke.
clean
I was
water and
really
dirty
broke
water.
at the time, and then they got mad at me when
Yeah.
I stopped, and it's like, well, you're all aggressive.
I heard a guy complain that.
Yeah, and
like
I told you.
QC. He's like you.
Yeah,
weren't-
he's like I'm pretty sure this guy pissed in the underwear, and he wrote a bad review on malethingsworn.com.
Wait, that's a website?
yeah, that's where I was
That's the
talking
plug. You said plugs, man.
Wait, so you can anyone can just sell on how does it work?
Wait, is it mail as in post or mail as in
Like,
genetic mail?
Because
Genetic
like
mail.
I got a bunch of old underwear that I'd love to unload to buy new underwear with.
Yeah, well, that I mean,
Do they
you
need your
can.
real
It's
name
not
and
that
shit, though?
profitable.
That's what I'm scared of.
Because it all depends on like your status and everything. Like, I could probably sell it for more now that I'm like more famous.
Oh,
It's
link
risky. It's
You
risky.
got to put your name to it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I like linked it. Yeah, I linked it from my Instagram.
Well,
It's
yeah,
like, check
that makes
the link
sense.
tree.
I wouldn't link it to my Instagram. I would. So I guess
you
there's no
can't-
money in it then.
You can't use a fake name or anything.
I mean, look. It's like a whole thing. Just go on the website. You'll figure it out.
Can I say that I'm like 14 or?
That's probably illegal. You probably,
Yeah,
Probably.
that's illegal. That's that
Probably
can't.
gotta be 21.
Or at least 18.
I'm from
Right.
Indonesia though. That's what I tell them.
Then I think that works.
That's what I'm saying.
It's crazy.
American
I mean,
law don't
I'll say
apply.
that- look, I don't want to. I wanted to make a joke out of this, but because I used to do this joke on stage,
Yeah.
and like because those online predators, where it's like they're talking to a 12-year-old boy. It's like, at what point, as the predator are you sitting there thinking to yourself like, I got the last one, like I got the last who's not an FBI agent.
Yeah, dude. I'm totally.
I usually lead with like, because you watch the people just being like, he's here to meet a 12-year-old boy. It's like, at what point are you like, I found the last one. He wants to talk at Walmart. But then I saw a story of like a British Airways pilot who like met up with a 12-year-old girl and like legitimately like, fucking raped her.
That's fucked up.
And then,
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and then I'm like, oh, so he found the last one. Like he found the last one that wasn't an FBI
That's
agent.
insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah, how, with the amount of like I don't know. I feel like kids are always more ahead on tech than like
Yeah, well, they grow
old
up.
people.
It's like a
Yeah,
first language to them.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I remember when like we were kids and we'd get like the don't talk to fucking pedophiles in chat rooms.
Yeah,
And-
well, it's like, well, they
They were always
they
like
don't
15.
lead with I'm a pedophile.
No, I know, but it was
Yeah.
always like 15 years out of date advice.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
I
makes
mean,
sense.
like-
yeah.
Like, we don't use chat rooms. It's 2010.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm on
so
Club Penguin.
self-conscious
Yeah,
of that.
yeah, come on.
It's Club Penguin and Farmville.
Dude, I remember we had the police chief being like, yeah, don't use your mic on Xbox Live voice chat. Pedophiles will talk to you.
Yes, we were in the
And so
same
it's-
class for this. I think.
Yeah, no, it was
I'll
in the
call them-
auditorium.
I'll call them
Assembly.
gay.
Yes.
We're like,
Yeah, they'll talk to me and I'll call them gay.
I probably called Jeffrey Epstein the N-word.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I was like
Yeah.
happy to play with adults. That's how I saw all the time.
Yeah.
Because
All
I
right,
didn't
Travis,
have to do
you got
with
anything
kids.
to plug before we
Yeah,
get out of here?
definitely. I poured cum all over myself. Justin's cum all over myself. That's going to be on some sort of video for something I did not really support or.
Did it smell
advocate.
funny?
It was almond milk mixed with water. It was beautiful.
Oh, okay.
It was his actual seed.
Yeah, it was his nocturnal emissions. They said. Fuck, I had something, but I don't remember what it is. Spain versus Uruguay tomorrow. That's my plug.
We're gonna come back in 3 months.
Tashkent
And Travis
Supermarket.
is gonna be pregnant. We're gonna have the first pregnant man on a podcast.
If I'm pregnant,
Dude, that'd
I'm
be a
gonna
great
have to up the price for her.
That would be
I'm
a
gonna have to
great
tell her
podcast
50K.
bit if we had a pregnant man on here.
I'd be stressed the fuck out. What do you mean? What the fuck, man? I'd
you
be
wouldn't be
stressed.
with that?
No, I'd be stressed the
I think
fuck
you
out.
could carry a baby to term.
My fucking no way, man. Fucking credit. How many cards am I gonna have to get? Fuck that shit.
That's like the most woman trait you have is your credit card debt.
not my boobs.
That's like. This has been the Pot of Hot Coffee episode number 37.